Welcome back, Keegan Cogan again, analyzing another document. We're not going to give you too much here. We're just going to...
Yeah, we really don't want you to be overwhelmed.
Yeah, really, we're going to point out some good things here, and you'll be able to kind of figure it out.
Sourcing!
This is appearing in the New York Times.
May 1st, 1915.
Should I even read it, or you want to talk about what's going on first?
Let's just talk about what's going on
Let's
first.
Let's talk about what's going on.
May 1st, 1915. I think we're in the second, maybe third year of a great war.
1914 it begins, right? So you're now in a huge war that's going on in Europe. They call it the Great War, but now we look at it as World War I.
World War I. Trench warfare is going on. Germany and her allies, the Central Powers, are at war with England, France, and their allies, the Allied Powers. We are trying to remain neutral, as we always seem to be when wars break out.
So this is appearing in the New York Times. Use some ELA skills in here to kind of analyze this. Think about, who's the author, what's the purpose, and that'll help you to kind of understand what's going on. So we have notice.
Before we do that, there is another date here.
Oh, there we go, April 22nd.
That this appeared somewhere else before it appeared in the New York Times. The New York Times is reproducing something that appeared in Washington, D.C., April 22nd, a couple of weeks earlier in 1915.
Now, a newspaper wouldn't reproduce something or put something out there unless it was important.
Right.
I mean, and now you have this huge font here, notice, exclamation point, and here we go. Travelers intending to embark on the Atlantic voyage are reminded that a state of war exists between Germany and her allies and Great Britain and her allies, that the zones of war includes the waters adjacent to the British Isles, that in accordance with the formal notice given by the Imperial German government, vessels flying the flag of Great Britain or any of her allies are liable to destruction in those waters, and that travelers sailing in the war zone on ships of Great Britain or her allies do so at their own risk. So, who are we talking to here?
Travelers.
Going to
England, Britain.
We have travelers mentioned twice. If you're going
if you're going to cross the Atlantic Ocean,
it's a pretty big place.
Know that a state of war they're not just arguing, they're not just even engaged in military. There is a state of war. Declared war exists between Germany and Great Britain.
Allies are mentioned here 2-3 times.
Yes.
Causes of a war, if that helps you as well.
The alliance network, secret alliance networks.
So if you are, against me, or you're the buddy against, if you're that buddy of that person against me, we are not friends. And what am I going to do to you?
The friend of my enemy is my
enemy, right? And what are they going to do?
We are, if you are on a ship flying the flag of Great Britain, you are liable for destruction if you are in those waters. Don't travel on a British ship in British waters. The German government will destroy you, or has the right to destroy you because a state of war exists.
Now, at this point, if you're traveling, if you're going on vacation, you can either unpack your bag or go to a different region of the world.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But believe it or not.
Right. So when we look, where does this, and then of course this appeared. Here you have this notice appearing in the newspaper, and we'll go to another one. It's appearing right next to this advertisement right here. This advertisement, and sometimes we're answering questions by using another document to support it. Here you have a trip on the Lusitania, fastest and largest steamer. When does it leave? So this is appearing. This notice is appearing right next to. This might be also this also looks like it could be a travel
section,
because you have a ship right here, a ship right here, and then bang, you have this notice.
So it's like, click ahead.
Yeah.
All right, maybe I want to sail for England. We're going to leave New York and we're going to arrive at these different dates. And...
Honey, look at this.
Oh.
Maybe we go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So probably the reason they're bringing this up is that, you can't tell us we didn't tell you so. Mm-hmm. This is right here. You had to see it. This was put out there in the New York Times as well. And of course, we know another event that's like connected to this and happens a little bit later. You had the sinking of the Lusitania, where we had U.S. passengers on board. We don't go to war right away after this. you had 1,200 dead. What was the number they had for U.S. on there?
I forget the exact number.
A couple
of
hundred, you know, you were a couple hundred, but the
sinks
big,
really quick too.
it does descend quick.
Goes down really, really fast.
Probably because there were explosives and war munitions on the bottom that led to making
Hidden
it.
in the steerage compartments.
I think we call that smuggling today.
Yeah.
So, you know, these are some of the things that were going on when we're talking about things connected to this particular document. Anything else?
Sinking of the Lusitania, one of the events that will push us closer towards war. Because we did, in our lessons, kind of point out that after Lusitania sinks, we were neutral, but we clearly had chosen sides when you
Yes.
start to look at the amount of money we're trading with Britain and France, and we really stopped trading with Germany. A couple of years later, we're going to look at that Zimmerman telegram
Yep.
that will be sent, and then we will declare war.
Perfect. Anything else you want to mention?
Don't get on a boat when people are...
Yeah,
Lesson learned.
when you have a notice that says warning.
I always love if you go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yep.
I always love in the back. I always love the Carpathia being mentioned.
Oh.
Because the Carpathia was the ship that came to the rescue of the Titanic survivors the year earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not know
Yeah.
that. Oh, good. Thanks for watching.